Yo, Benissimo, what up, everybody? This is El Quisador back with another video. Number one, sorry about the crappy lighting. I know it's dark. Number two, the disclaimer, as per the discussion that I have with my elders, this video is for entertainment purposes only. And of course, always go to your elders because as far as you're concerned, everything that I'm saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? So I was talking to my boy. He's a white guy from the South, and we were talking about race and Orisha and whatnot. In a nutshell, the whole idea that because of a person's skin color that they cannot and should not be a part of these traditions, Ocha, Palo, 21 Divisions, Sanse, Maria Leonza, any of these freaking Candomblé, and all these different traditions, that I told them, don't ever allow anybody to tell you that you are not black enough or Hispanic enough to be a part of these traditions, okay? Overall, like I want to focus on skin color because I want to talk about the LGBTQ plus community within these traditions separately. But I will say this. There is a gentleman, Ibae, by the name of Apolinar Gonzalez Obatala Ochaweye. This is an Oriate who was crowned by a woman. I can't remember the name of his madrina. He was a gay white Cuban, and for a long time he had Santo Loao, washed Orishas. So he had Santo, but he didn't have placed on his head ritualistically and initiated, ordained, yada yada yada. Why? Because at that time, 30s, 40s, whenever it was, it was early on, there was still a stigma against crowning white people and crowning a gay person. That guy ended up being a huge oriate and influence within Ocha. Now, that same guy, that white gay santero, crowned Obatala, crowned another black, he crowned a black gay santero by the name of Ogun Ochaniwe, aka Lázaro Ross. Now, Lázaro Ross, I consider personally to be the king of Oriates. He's like the freaking Michael Jackson of Oriates. Akpons, excuse me. But this guy, Lázaro Ross, is like the king. He is the gold standard of Akpons, okay? Please do not allow, and this is what I was telling him, please do not allow anyone to put in your head this rhetoric that because of the color of your skin, that you are not good enough or you should not be a part of Ocha. Another example I'll give you, because I gave you actual santeros. And anybody who, because I've spoken about this to others, who say, no, white people, the colonizers shouldn't be a part of these religions and cultural appropriations, please agree to disagree with me. Let me know in the comments if I'm spewing out bullshit. But I ask this. Is Obatala the owner of all heads or just the black ones? Is he the king of the world? Is Obatala the king of the world or just the king of the Yoruba people and king of Ile-Ife? Is Yemaya the mother of the world or just the mother of black people? Or just the mother of Yoruba people? Because if you can say, oh, just because of the color of your skin, well, do you know for a fact that your background is Yoruba? Oh, no, but Africans, let's keep in mind, people, Africa is not a country, it is a continent. So just because you have deep melanin, well, friggin' people from South Sudan are about as dark as it gets. They don't know nothing about an Orisha. That doesn't exist. Ethiopia is on the continent of Africa. Egypt, South Africa, Rwanda, Senegal, Sierra Leone, and all the other friggin' places in friggin' Africa that have no ideas about Orisha. That simply doesn't exist. So let's keep in mind that when you're discussing like, oh, just because a person's not black, they shouldn't be a part of Ocha. Well, that still doesn't mean nothing either, because a person from Kenya, Africa is a continent. Within that continent, you have countries. Within those countries, you have numerous tribes, a plethora of different tribes. So just because a person's black or they have a certain color of their skin, and there are dark Indians that have no idea what Orisha is. Do they have more right than this white person because of how much melanin they have in their skin? I think it's preposterous, okay? When it comes to skin color, that does not matter when it comes to Orisha. The Orisha are not looking at the color of your skin. There's a Santeria, Ibae, Asunción Serrano Obatala Osaunco, who was crowned by Olga Morales Ochunfunke, who was crowned by Aurora Lamar Agayo Batola, who was crowned by Jose Urquio La Pata de Palo Eleguay Chubi, who was crowned by Luisa Silvestre Chumigua, who was crowned by Nyabele Gonzalez Apoto Chunaibo. Now, Asunción Serrano Batara Osaunco, along with her preferred Oriate by the name of Jose Manuel Guinat Oyadina, was based in Spanish Harlem or the Bronx? I'm not sure exactly where. New York City. She opened doors, among other santeros, but she's one of the famous ones, where she opened doors for the black community. Because before then, the black American community was looked down upon by the Cuban and Puerto Rican community when it came to Ocha. And now, we could look at that and be like, yo, that's some bullshit. That's gatekeeping. I can't stand that, especially when it comes to people's skin color, when it comes to a person's sexual preference or identity, when it comes to a person's political affiliation, whatever. That shit doesn't matter to Orisha. It doesn't matter, okay?